MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
So striding forward now, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Cut fastball taken for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
So here's Trey Mancini. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Batting third, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Mancini, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 25,
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Has a look, now the pitch. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2 out with the man at first. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Orioles leave one. Orioles kept off the scoreboard. Yankees coming to bat in the first. You're watching MLB Network. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Giancarlo Stanton now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. DJ LeMahieu will be next. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Batting third.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fourth. The shortstop, Gleyber.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Has Has a look, now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Torres is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. He set the payoff pitch. Nope. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off. Ready on 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Pedro Severino.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Ball 1.
1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Grounded softly to the right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Richie Martin.
Into the box, Richie Martin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis at the plate now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The third baseman, number 29.
Now the pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Liner in there for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Luke Boyd.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. Strike called, 2-1. Means it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Mancini is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting ninth,
So a runner at first with 2 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Set. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mancini moving back. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Right fielder, number 99.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 New York.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi.
McKenna.
And the pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9, the designated hitter, Hunter Alberto.
In now for the O's, Hanser Alberto. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. Down.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
High in the air out to center field. McKenna is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. McKenna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0 home. He's looked at for the first strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Pops this one up. Nunez is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. They're up 2-0. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Ready now, Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Anthony Santander, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Pedro Severino. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0.
1-1.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Outside, 2-1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Torres at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles nothing. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that'll miss up and in ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And now pitch on the way. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball well outside. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Richie Martin.
Here comes the first pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Stanton coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
So striding in, Chris Davis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Ryan McKenna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A ball and a strike now. And it's 1-2.
It's 1-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another try at 2-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Dean Kremer takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Has a look, now the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. First and second now, 1 man out. Swings through it for strike number 2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh and 1, here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kremer A right-hander standing 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. Two men are on with two men out. One and two to DJ LeMahieu. Liner towards second. Way to get dirty. To first. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is skied into short left center. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. One and one the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And he struck him out.
What a terrific pitch. Some people call that a Hall of Fame type of pitch. There's not much you can do when a pitcher executes one like that and puts it right on the black. Only thing you can do, go back to the dugout.
To the plate now, Trey Mancini. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Now to the plate, Torres. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Labor Torres.
First pitch on its way. That finds the zone, a called strike.
0-1.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Gone. Big dog's gotta eat.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His first home run of the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Popped him up. Martin shading to his right. 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke Voigt.
So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. Runners on first with 1 down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Popped high in the air. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Miguel Andujar will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Looking to minimize the damage here. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the seventh. It's now 3-0 New York. Standing in, Renato Nunez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Up top, it's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
A 2-1 count to Nunez. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there to put it away for out number one.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Stepping in, Anthony Santander. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Fastball just inside. Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Now at the plate, Pedro Severino. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Pitch on the way. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Rounded slowly to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. A couple of walks for him thus far.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball one. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. One and one, here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mancini is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
One out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking two right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Dylan Tate takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final two outs of this seventh frame.
Dylan Tate.
At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Liner towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Torres will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-0 home misses off the plate.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Three and one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. but I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Two out with the man at first. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hard hit ball to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead this one 4-0. At the plate, Richie Martin. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Here's Chris Davis now. Swung on but fouled off to the left. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
From the stretch, struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Ready now for Baltimore, Ryan McKenna. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Stanton. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Hunter Alberto.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Hanser Alberto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's just out.
A runner on first with 2 away.
That's a ball.
Change up low, 2-0.
2-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. LeMahieu is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down 4-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Luke Voigt. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Aaron Hicks.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Too high. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batting, the designated.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Sean Armstrong is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Here's Miguel Andujar now as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. There's one. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Judge, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Men on third with 2 down. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. In there, and it's full 3-2.
great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Popped up. Davis over to his right. And that retires the side. Yanks leave one. They lead it 4-0. Adam Ottavino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Jonathan Villar will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. He's set, and the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Here's the pitch. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard towards center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box, Trey Mancini, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
The 2-0 is taken, ball 3.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now in the box, Renato Nunez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. None out. Runners at first and second. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Anthony Santander, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Aroldis Chapman answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer?
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
In now, Pedro Severino. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes ball 1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Two and 0 now. Things going from bad to worse in a hurry now. It's 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Pedro Severino goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th.
Martin.
In now, Richie Martin. Swing and a line drive. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
4-0 the score tonight. The New York Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. James Paxton earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, no runs, 4 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base.